You want to start us off?
Oh, hello everyone. It is Cyberpunk time. Taylor showed an interest in this game and wants to try it, so we're trying it.
Yeah.
Go to new game?
Yeah, I guess I don't really fuck with the settings.
Just get used to them.
Go
on. Okay.
What are you thinking?
Well, your first time to this kind of game, I guess, but anyway, so it doesn't matter. Anyways.
No,
So this is the
life path.
This is gonna be your
the intro.
This is gonna be your whole intro mission, yeah. So
let me see. When I started playing the game, by the way, I started playing this on a legally acquired copy, quote unquote. Did not fucking work. I wanted to do male street kids, so I'm gonna do something different in case I'm like, ooh, I like this.
Why don't you do Corpo?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna do female Corpo.
I do like the Corpo. That was the first character I did, was a Corpo.
Well, I'm gonna.
Okay, Taylor, are you gonna make me?
That's what I was gonna say. Are you willing to censor the nudity, or
just have to remind me that I have to? Okay?
All right. Let's do a randomly generated.
And try not to show it too much when we're in the game.
Yeah.
It's one thing to go through the Rule 34 videos. It's kind of still entertaining to watch that. I don't want to have to go through the whole Cyberpunk thing to find out one tiny little thing to
That's fair.
blur out.
Let's do a really quick character just because, like...
Because this is a character creator that you could be here for an hour.
Yeah.
Making, so... Going for a female character. Interesting.
So I wanted to do male street kids. So I'll do the opposite of that.
I mean, you still be a male corpo.
Well, we're gonna do the opposite though.
Fair enough.
What's the opposite of male, Clayton?
Gender neutral.
No. That's a creepy fucking eye color. That works.
Oh, that's not even the craziest, dude. Oh, click on the eye itself.
Yeah, no, you can do like the thing.
Do the drop down. Oh, okay, sorry, it's the squares, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I saw. When I was doing the character customization shit, which crashed like 4 times during this, and like twice before, and then twice after.
I wonder why.
It's not my fault. Everyone says the game is dog shit, so I don't want to spend money on it.
It was dog shit. In my opinion, much similar to No Man's Sky, they've fixed it quite well. Yes, there is the stigma that they should have had it right at the start, but that's in the past. Just let go of it.
No, this is something that I
know
that I think that really like back in the old day.
Thanks, Taylor.
Back in the old days. Back in the old days.
Why don't you just take her underwear off too? Go for the full thing, Jay.
It just fucking showed her tits.
I know. That's default.
See, listen, we're gonna leave the genitals off. There we go. I'm gonna be nice to you. Next.
I could just be lazy and blur the whole screen.
There you go.
I'm not actually going to. I'm not that stupid.
Okay.
I'll probably blur this part, or maybe just from head down or something like that.
I don't know how how grug I should make this character.
How what?
Grug.
Grug. What do you want her to be able to do? That's the question. You want her to be fast and fast and
No,
you want her to be big and punchy? You want her to be tech-minded?
No,
hacker?
let's do fast. I like reflex. I like fast.
Kick that reflexes up. It means you're probably going to be a sword user and stuff. You whip out your katana and go.
All right.
Make up for that footage we lost.
I'm unironically mad about your fucking hard drives.
Yeah,
50% of our
Tell me you're not about to blame all this on me.
No.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna say 25%. No, most of it is
we're into fisticuffs.
is things that are related to us, but not like you can't really blame you specifically. I can blame your hard drives.
A lot of it was hardware.
And yes, it's hard drives and it's the recording software. When it's just like, oh, I'm just not going to record. Like and then 25%.
What gets me is it looked like it was recording the entire time.
Yeah, and then it's just like no, because I'm assuming at some point in the recording process it's just like no, we're done. It lost the fucking thing.
Well, if we end up losing for this footage, it's not a big loss.
No,
it's just a new game.
We'll have to record more videos on the other time or whatever.
Jenkins is waiting for you in his office.
Fucking Jenkins. Oh.
Glamorous life of working for a corporation.
Don't we know it?
It's not quite the same as what she's doing.
No, we don't. Our cyberpunk dystopia is just boring.
Yeah.
Just sad, pathetic. Oh, can't use the fucking stick. What the fuck is this? This is the worst game I've ever seen in my life.
It's that way because you, in a lot of talking things, you can still move.
Oh, good.
So.
Oh, this dude's just staring at me. I don't like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically just telling you pay attention to tutorial. That's it.
X and U's. I like I can jump.
I really do like the graphics are fucking amazing.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Like, it looks amazing.
Aesthetically, just in general, It's gorgeous. Get out of the way, soy boy.
Just walk past him. I was gonna say, just fucking move fast. I just pushed past him when I played. I did mine. I was like, I'm like, we want beer.
This is a very ugly woman. Why are we called V? Is there any reason for the nickname, or?
That's just the name she likes. Likes going by.
Okay.
I believe there is a proper name for each of them. Let me look it up. Like V actually does stand for a proper name. So.
Okay. Because I'm assuming it's like a nickname or like a shortened sort of form, like a title or something. I don't fucking know.
Oh God! Thank God. I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me. The autofill thing. One of the things I thought it said was V's real name, Fortnite, and I was like, oh God, save us. No, Cyberpunk.
It's Fortnite.
Fortnite. Oh yeah, here we go. So Valerie and Vincent.
No, okay.
So you're Valerie.
Okay. That makes sense.
You don't get too many heroes named Valerie.
No.
It's about time.
There's a few Vincents, but...
Oh yeah, Vincent's very popular. One of the most famous Vincents, Final Fantasy VII.
I was gonna say, that's the name of the red coat guy, right?
Vincent Valentine.
Yeah.
Oh, he has the peak edge. What are people saying about Jenkins?
It's time to exhaust my dialogue options.
So I mean, you can walk with it.
Imagine
Did you do a line of coke before that?
Yeah, imagine just like a coworker just.
So,
who do you work under? Just makes plane noises.
heart rate elevated, cortisol level elevated. 5 pending notifications.
That one was like a.
Oh wait, from
1 to 5.
Satori. Okay, I don't know that.
Yeah, if I had this in real life, I would set it so these notifications are going by like 20 times the speed.
I don't think you can. I think those are just happening.
Like if this is a thing in real life, though, I'd
Oh,
want
in
my
real life, you'd have it.
If
go
I
by
was
fast.
this in this cyberpunk world, I would want my settings to go by way faster.
I'm betting that's built in. Actually, it says Kiroshi and Times Square Marquee, so that's probably something is just there. You can't mess with it.
That's fucked
You
up.
probably have it or not, and that's it.
I suppose I'll sit down. European Space Council.
Yeah, you can't hear them.
Oh. I assume that was intentional. Oh, okay, cool. Well, at least it was European, so they probably deserved
That's what we
it.
call a power move. This man knows his shit. He's like, eh.
What a cyberpunk landscape out the window.
It's fucking beautiful in its own way, honestly. Ground level, though, is when it gets interesting looking. Honestly, I haven't come around to it yet, but there's a part of me that just like. Actually, I can't remember if you kill this guy or not, or if he dies or something like that. So, if he doesn't die, I hope I get the ability to kill him later.
No.
This is a game where I avoid the main story as much as possible. I want to do other things. I don't know how much you know about the main stories.
There's like Keanu Reeves, and he's like the based heckin' Chungus Reddit man, and he's like a cyber ghost. And there's a lot of sex scenes.
I mean, I've gone through one of them. Had sex in a tank.
In a tank.
In a tank.
Interesting.
Yeah. If you do play it, there's two. As far as I know, there's two love interests.
Okay.
And depending on your gender, it's going to make a difference.
Okay.
If you do play it, do you think you'll be playing a male or female?
I'd probably be doing male if I were to do it.
Okay, so you're going to be doing the sex in a tank.
Okay.
Make sure when you hear from somebody named Pan Am.
Oh yes,
go for it. Yeah.
People have been about memeing about her.
Yeah. Not asking questions. Just do what the boss says.
Yeah.
You're a good little drone. Imagine if you're trying to be serious with your employee and this happened.
Yeah. When I see the X there, my switch brain activates, and I keep wanting to press Y. So I'm gonna move over so I can see what's going on in the corner.
That's probably a good idea. Not much. A lot of these little things you're seeing in the HUD, those aren't going to be there.
Okay.
Because those are the corpo HUD.
Oh, it's
things.
like Arasaka stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Like
It's because you're a business person and this is your business feed.
Stocks.
You got stock feed, you got the marquee.
Okay.
That's probably like charts.
The reason V vomited because she had like an experimental like new drug that's like hyper cocaine. She just fucking.
I have a title for this video.
Okay.
Miss V gets the zoomies.
All right, there you go. Fuck off.
That is a side mission.
I don't know where I fucking went.
This is also the only one. This is also, I think, the only one where you actually communicate with Jackie from the beginning.
Okay.
The street kid and the nomad actually meet Jackie down the way, just by happenstance.
Okay.
Do you know where you're going?
No.
It's because I wasn't telling you yet.
What?
You actually have to go through Business Simulator a little bit on this.
No, it's not just the head, it's the whole body.
I know, but I'm not moving my whole body.
Oh, fair enough.
This is okay. Every time you're doing this, I'm just gonna take this.
Just runs her under off.
If it didn't screw up my throat, I would do it. Pull out.
I can't pull out. I can't pull out.
Man, his pull-out game weak.
His name is Porkins. What do you think? This fucking dude's name was literally Porkins.
Who?
The guy in Star Wars.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about this guy we were talking about.
No! I can't... That's what you said. I can't pull up in Star Wars. In the Star Wars, remember?
You have a cursor now.
Okay.
Junk mail. That's the quantified tutorial one. Ah, yes. Office Simulator. 2077.
I can open the drawer? Drawer. Choose that cognitive booster.
By the way, those are the healing items.
Oh. Wait a minute, that card. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I just noticed there's a magazine in there and it had Siri's face in it. From fucking Witcher.
Oh, Siri.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, they have lots of little Easter eggs for that stuff.
Oh my god, I gotta get fucking scanned.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, yes,
fancy.
It's fancy, baby.
Fancy bitch. I guess we gotta go. We're going to Lizzie's. Let's get fucking drunk on the way to the bar.
Pre-game it.
Exactly. It's cheaper.
And this is high quality shit. This is top quality, man. Only the best in this company.
Oh man, look at that.
Well, this is the thing I really like is you got to see it like fucking over the head. The other ones you get a much more street view look of things. Well, actually, street kid you do. The Nomad you get like a look of the world outside the city.
No, this is like the fucking opening of Blade Runner. Like,
Not far off. That's pretty much a cyberpunk dystopia too, I think, isn't it?
hmm?
So.
I need to rewatch Blade Runner 2049.
I should probably watch Blade Runner at some point.
Yeah. Yeah.
The first one, that is.
And then the sequel.
And then the sequel, if I like the first one.
They're kind of different. They're...
Don't go explaining it away, Taylor. Just leave it be, and I'll watch them in my own time.
No, I was just thinking you're probably...
Life coach.
We have a fucking life coach?
We're high-tier corporate workers.
God, what a nightmare. If you let it run out, do you just say nothing?
I think so, yeah. I think he just says something else to you, if I remember correctly. It's been a bit since I played this. Been meaning to play it again.
In the Sakura Wars games, it's a similar thing, but it's usually more time sensitive, where you have to counts down while you
faster.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like really quick, like breakneck pace. You have to make a decision. If you don't say anything, your character just kind of goes stumbles over his tongue like a dickhead. Pretty funny.
Which makes sense. If it's a time-sensitive answer, yeah, it makes sense that your brain would go dumb and your tongue would go bleh.
Whoa!
I gotta love the fact that those types of signs are still around in a cyberpunk situation like that.
Man, fucking shitty, cheap neon signs.
Hey man, isn't shitty cheap neon a major part of cyberpunk though?
Yes.
So. Oh, Arasaka's down 3.4.
Oh, it's a wigger.
Just fucking got him in his throat.
Too bad I can't just murder this dude too. What the fuck are those pants?
You can get a pair of those to wear later.
You.
You might have to wear them because they'll have the best stats at that point. I like how you're taking like no clean paths or anything. You're just running.
Nope, fuck that shit. Just gonna not look at you while you talk.
Why? Oh, you want to look at things, that's fair.
Well, I mean, yeah. Hand over data shit. Bro, we fucking took it with us.
These are all classes from the original Cyberpunk thing, by the way. Runners are net runners; they're the hacker types. Solos are the guys with the sword that goes forward and solos things. They're pretty basic, actually, pretty straightforward.
The very jargony sort of shit reminds me. I read sort of the original Cyberpunk novel, Neuromancer, and it's good chunks of it are just like incomprehensible technobabble. It literally is like, what the fuck is going on?
Having grown up on Star Trek, I love technobabble. I'm not gonna lie.
I enjoy Star Trek technobabble. That makes sense to me. It's perfectly comprehensible, but this made no sense to me. Ooh, it smells good. No thanks. Translator's note, that means plan.
It means deal with the devil.
I know.
I don't know how much Spanish you know.
It's pretty obvious.
I don't know how much you know. You could be dumb.
I am dumb, but...
Yeah.
Oh, like is that like a fucking light show or what? One fucking weirdo just standing right by like a...
It looks like he's crying, but then he gets...
Oh, now
that's a she, by the way. I think that's a chick.
Oh, who's this? I don't like the looks of these fellas.
Who are you again? That's what I said. I was like, sorry, who are you again?
Mr. Fucking cookie jar lid haircut. Oh. Yo, why are we getting fired? What's going on? What's going on? Figure all this. They're figuring it out.
This is all kind of proving Jackie right, too. Cyberpunk Jordy over there.
Okay, literally, his fucking haircut.
He's got a man bun. He's got a top-knot man bun.
Yeah, it looks like the fucking lid of a cookie jar.
What kind of shitty-ass cookie jars are you looking at? That's a nick. That is rude to cookie jars. What is your style? Get it, Claro. You start shooting, or maybe.
Don't point at me so close. That's rude.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Jackie is your best friend.
That's
and
what I
possibly
understand.
the best person in this entire game.
That's what I understand.
The highest quality one, anyways. There's a couple others that come close, but no.
I mean, it is a fucking stupid, like, worse haircut than the cookie jar guy, but like,
you can forgive him for that.
I think we'll have to. It's a cool jacket. The cool jacket offsets.
There's a ton of cool jackets in this game. Not a lot of commentary on this one, but you're actually paying attention.
Yeah, I'm just like, let me see what's going on. It's a very story-heavy game, so I gotta see if I like the story.
That's fair.
No, I lost everything. Fuck you.
You're gonna be sentimental? I still have a friend. That was my name in high school.
Fat ass?
Fat ass, yeah. Fat ass chunk of cha-ching.
Okay. Did you dress in like a pimp coat or?
Yes.
Okay.
You know what? It was in a time before cell phones were everywhere and videos were everywhere, so yes, I did. I was big pimp on
I could believe it.
Yeah.
I can unironically believe you like a
Okay,
weird
here's an honest
pimp
fact.
face.
When I was in my early teens, I had a bright purple hoodie that I used to wear.
Okay.
I didn't really like it because, well, it was purple. But I wore it because it was the only fucking sweater I had. That was an interesting diversion, but... yeah.
But yeah.
Time for a montage.
Okay.
You're no longer a corpo.
Okay, yeah.
But that's the thing to get used to too. Is people get really close to your face.
Yeah, they're very upfront.
But you know, I kind of like it because it's a bit more, I don't know, real than the first person in other games.
I guess.
I would not want Jax to be running into me. That guy's fucking wall of meat.
Yeah.
Didn't need that tooth anyways.
That's fine.
So much for that rifle. You
You can pick it up after they're dead.
That was Jack's mom, Jackie's mom, by the way.
Okay. I'd like to shoot something before I end the episode. I want to see how the shooting is.
Yeah, of course.
I'd like to shoot something.
I was willing to accept that this would be an hour-long episode, just
Okay.
because it would give it time to.
Yeah, give me a sort of a
things.
time to.
You're going to be shooting things. In fact, you should be going in and shooting things right away here.
Woo woo!
You're not done the prologue.
Okay.
No. There's actually quite a bit of prologue.
Okay.
This is a game that takes its time. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. So, here's a question. Are you planning to be stealthy, or are you just guns blazing?
Oh, guns blazing, probably.
Okay. Be careful with that. Remember, cover is a thing.
Okay.
I'll just give you that piece of advice.
I'm gonna play it tactical, like I'm playing Rainbow Six Siege before they made it really bad.
I mean, I think they're still going to give you some tutorial stuff, too, so just follow that.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Give me a tutorial.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
I'm like a barely functional human being. Just remind me what I'm supposed to do.
I think this actually takes you to an actual tutorial thing to try things out.
Ugh, that's the laziest form of tutorial design. Come on. Shut the fuck up and train me.
This is your runner. Later on down. In case you're curious, but also why I'm coughing a bit and such like that, I got over a week-long cold, so my throat's still a bit tender.
Yeah, tender.
It's also very hot where we are right now, and I have a fan on me like 24/7, so that dries me out. So it doesn't help either. Fairly straightforward.
Melee attack, nice.
It's not like a cover mechanic, it's literally just a case of there's something in the way, hide.
Okay.
You know, like real life.
That is generally how it works. Oh.
Consumables, yeah. You can see the things down there showing what you have for things.
Yeah.
Yee. Chums or pals.
Okay. Oh, like chums. I get it.
Something like that. Chumba, I think, is the full word.
Oh.
in the game, like it's yeah, it's like chumba, and it means like pal, buddy, friend, something like that.
Yeah, I was thinking it was like a sort of like a derivative of like just chum. You know, language evolves and all that. People learn. People speak stupider.
It's 2077. God knows in real world what people will be sounding like.
I'm looking forward to that point because, like,
You won't live that long.
I hope not. If I do live that long, like, my opinions are already racist now. It's just gonna get worse.
What if there's like a sentient race of robots and you'll be robocist?
No, I like robots.
Okay. Do you welcome our new robot overlords?
Absolutely.
Okay, fair enough.
I feel like we need robots to control humanity.
You're just saying that because the robots probably won't, when they're containing humanity, won't hesitate to shoot you.
Nah.
Problem is that you're so in love with these robots that they'll probably see you as the one of the few suitable humans and keep you alive. You just can't win, Taylor.
Oh well. I'll sneak up on him. I was like, what the fuck?
B.
Let's fucking murder him. Fuck him.
Yep. And that actually makes differences in things too, whether you go for non-lethal or lethal. Some of the job givers later on down the line prefer you to do non-lethal.
That makes sense.
But you can still at times finish the job lethal. They just won't give you a bonus. And they'll call you up and say, "What the fuck? I told you not to kill people."
Fair enough. I've just been teabagging the boy this whole time you've been talking.
I'll pick him up.
I'm picking him up. Yo, it's like Hitman.
Yeah, I was about to say, Hitman rules. Throw things in the dumpster.
Let's take down and hide this time.
You're not gonna kill him. Taylor, what's wrong with you?
You gotta vary it up in the tutorial.
Fair enough, fair enough. To clarify though, any of you sneak up behind after the tutorial are all gonna die.
Probably.
Yeah, fair enough.
That is unfortunate. What the fuck is this?
Okay, so
It's like the characters from the Code Matrix. It's like 55. Okay, yeah. Oh.
it's doing it for you in this case. So you see that sequence there, you gotta follow that.
Okay. I think I got it.
Yeah, you did. And in later ones, you'll have a lot.
And breaching.
You don't have enough. You don't have enough RAM at the moment.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
I just had to to leave the thing. Like his buddy's just like, oh, never mind.
What's going on? Boom. Later on, those hacks though will be like there'll be multiple levels, and you'll get rewards for how many of those levels you're able to unlock while doing the hack.
Okay.
You do have a time limit though.
That makes sense.
Sometimes you just want to get it done. You probably want to delta out now?
I think so. No! Let me out! Let me out!
You can always go back. You could always go back later and finish them. It's a mission.
Oh.
You can let it's a mission you can finish.
Okay.
Almost said it's a mission you can finish.
Yeah.
This, by the way, is V's own iconic car.
Like the iconic cap of the Watch Dogs protagonist, Aiden Pierce.
Yes, and like Aiden Pierce, you will brutally beat down people.
Nice.
In the name of justice. Well, maybe not always in the name of justice. Sometimes you'll just kill people.
To be fair, V doesn't seem like a gigantic, like, unself-conscious about it edgelord, so...
No, more like a person who just doesn't take shit.
I was like, I'm pressing every button.
Here's T-Bug. So how's that speed you took before the mission, V?
I took it 7 years ago. It's just still riding out.
Just as you're in the middle of the mission, moving fast, it's like, you know.
She just dies. Fucking glowing eyes, and that's creepy shit.
I'll tell you something right now. Yours would be glowing too, because that's you're conversating with somebody. So.
Ah.
Actually, I think what was happening is T-Bug was linking you guys. So
that makes sense.
Look at that fucking Chad stride.
I know. Holy shit. Get the fucking side.
They say elderly lady. She looked like she was in her 20s, maybe 30s.
Yeah, she'd not look that old.
Mind you, depending on how long people live in Night City, maybe that is elderly.
It's time to hack the Gibson.
Fucking. The poise, the power. I'm gonna have some more things to do in this case. Yeah.
Hey, titty!
I forgot that. Yeah, and the person you're going to save also has her tits out too.
Yeah, I've seen this part, and also I saw it from the demo back in the day.
Fuck, that demo was the fucking killer thing, man. When I first saw it, I was like, yeah, I'm Andy.
I think at this point, I'm just like, I'm like bitter and cynical about like.
Oh no, really?
About like gameplay demos, because like, okay, this is scripted. Like this is all fake. Every single one of this is fake.
And then you find out, nope, that was gameplay.
I mean, it didn't look much at all like this, and it's very. I mean,
actually, it looked exactly like this.
It didn't 100%. Also, it was heavily scripted. Like this
Taylor,
whole thing.
I literally have the video still on my fucking watch later list on YouTube. I can bring it up if you want.
I'm gonna go ahead and murder people. I'm done being quiet.
Just watch your health. You don't have any healing items right now, so. Don't forget to loot, by the way. Loot everything.
Yeah, I did loot some ammo earlier.
Don't forget to the bodies have loot is more what I meant. So.
Yeah.
Remember that you're harder to hit when you're crouching.
Thank you, Captain.
But you're not crouching, so that's why I suggest it. And you're down to a third health.
It's all good. It's all good. I'll make sure you're gonna die more, don't worry. Feels like something like we've done. Did I hack the door? Yeah. Open perks.
I think you gotta look around the room.
Spontaneous craving satisfaction machine. Yes, the door is on. I'm aware of that. I think Jackie has fucking killed him.
Must have done.
That was pretty quick of him. All right. A yikes tofu bar.
That might actually heal you a bit.
Oh, there he is.
Oh. You want a big fuck off weapon?
Holy fuck, yeah.
It's one that you can't switch out of or else it'll drop.
Oh, it's
a heavy weapon. There we go.
Interesting noise. There we go. There's two of them!
Yeah, that's not Sandra Dorset, though.
What?
Oh, lordy.
Remember all the work he's gonna have to do.
Fuck's sake. It's fine, I have the abilities. I just gotta, I'm just gonna have to basically scan what part of the screen is most taken up by it, and that'll be the part that I blur. Or black out, depending on if the blur does not hide enough.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's just more practice.
There you go.
I already have the basic stuff for stationary ones, like the Rule 34. That's easy stuff.
Yeah.
It was time for me to take a challenge. She's got the platinum thing with Trauma Team, so she's basically highfalutin.
They mentioned that,
Yes.
Yes, yes. Resume the recovery position.
The recovery position is tits out, arms loud. This is how fast the medical people arrive now. Like, that's insane. Even by Canadian standards.
Let's go!
How would you do if that was where you had like a jack a wire you could pull out of your wrist?
That'd be weird.
A little Pulp Fiction there. I hate my life.
All the work you have to do.
Yeah. Hey, I'm looking at it as a challenge. Yeah, so that's going to be the part that's covered there for sure. You got the one single tit just bobbing back and forth there. By the way, these medical guys, they don't fuck around.
I remember they look like fucking SWAT.
They basically are. They have the trauma team has their own SWAT team, basically. So you know what? I'd have to say, like, that's money's going to a good place, honestly. Like,
I mean, it's only going for probably less than 1% of people, and everyone else is kind of dying.
Oh, exactly,
the streets,
of course.
But, you know, Cyberpunk dystopia and all that, etc.
If you didn't notice, at one point, Jackie mentioned that V had it back when she was a
there we go. I was like, where am I supposed to stretch this woman down? Whoa, hey, oh, hey! I'm walking here!
Not anymore, you ain't.
Don't pull a gun on me.
No, just keeping it on you. They don't know you, they don't care.
You fucking hunkies.
They might be black.
Ew, let's see.
Okay, you might want to find that gun. Go into that room and grab that gun. Because you guys are going to fight your way out, if I remember correctly, so.
Disappear?
fuck did it go? I guess it's just pistol time then. Really? There's a hole in the wall and you go through the door?
Listen, I'm the opposite of a rebel, okay?
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you don't have to fight your way out. So I've only done this these openings 3 times.
Right. Feels like there's a thing.
You pick it up, Taylor. It's an item.
Okay. Look like a scannable. Where the fuck did you go? Okay.
Scannables will have a little code wall on top of them.
Huh.
Do that. Time to call somebody. Do you know how to do that, Taylor?
No, I don't know what a phone is. Hold on. Just gotta punch the elevator wall. Or door. Like some kind of fucking roided out psychopath.
I mean, yeah. If the shoe fits.
It's gonna make everyone dizzy. This is the sin they must pay for looking at a censored titty.
Imagine that playing one episode of this is what gets us in trouble on YouTube.
God, there's so much footage of this. It's probably fine. I think it's uncensored in the original fucking gameplay trailer.
Let's find out. Like I said, I have the original one still on my watch later. I never remember to take it off, so... Actually, every time I've put something on watch later, I never remember to take it off. So
I go through that shit all the time.
I have a long watch later list. It really just doesn't matter to me. 77 videos. Yeah. There he is. It's the very first thing on my thing. I never used the watch later thing before that.
Should be near the end, of course.
No, because there's actually a lot more to it than just that part. Yeah, they got titties out.
There you go. See, they didn't fucking censor it.
We're gonna censor it.
I mean, obviously, just to be safe.
That was GameSpot. I think they can get away with more than we can.
Probably.
I prefer a loose bite.
Arby's roast beef.
Basically.
I found that, like...
Now I want a burger.
I found that one way to get my dad to laugh until he almost pisses himself is to describe a woman's vagina as being like a fucking Arby's roast beef sandwich. Like, he thinks that is the funniest shit.
Was this sober or not?
Sober, anytime.
Okay.
Anytime. He thinks it's so fucking funny.
Well, your health hasn't gotten back up yet, has it? It's like, watch out, V, as you just go head first into a pole. Sir,
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Sir! Sir!
Sir, you can't do this. This is illegal. Stop. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Sir, stop breaking the law! As you fire. I don't know how I'm not good in like regular real life big cities. I don't know how I do in Cyberpunk big city.
Probably not at all.
To be fair, I probably wouldn't drive anywhere. I'd probably take public transport or such like that. So. Or walk.
I don't think walking would be feasible in the city.
Walking's feasible in these cases. It's because like, well, you haven't seen it yet. V's high-rise has stores in it.
Well, in that case, I was thinking about a real-life city. I was thinking too real-life.
Yeah, no. The places people live are like those big high-rise towers that are both like apartment buildings and businesses and all sorts of things. It's communities, whole communities inside them.
Don't mind me. I've just been on cocaine for the last 7 years.
You're just there.
gonna speak up for him.
Officer, ma'am.
3 mouths, 1 desire. Oh boy.
That's just what. That's just the addition I needed to take on the 3 titty bitch from fucking Total Recall.
Did you know that actress was in Star Trek: The Next Generation?
It doesn't surprise me.
That's fair.
Gene Roddenberry's vision for the future had a lot of horny undertones.
Yeah, Deanna Troi was supposed to be like a sexy Catwoman.
I would have been fine with it.
When it,
I mean, to be fair, what the hell's her name that plays her is just hot to begin with. She's good looking.
Marina Sirtis.
Yeah, she's just good looking to begin with.
Uh-oh.
Just gonna leave it?
Yeah. I don't think anything really needs to be said here.
This right here is something that one of the few things I learned from Jordan is being a very useful thing to know in big cities. If you think you saw something, no, you did not.
Yeah, that's fair.
Keep your mouth shut, and when it's safe to leave, you leave.
All right.
That's the SWAT team. Max TAC.
Skip the ride. That's nice.
Skip the right, you fucking loser. You missed seeing all the greatness of Night City. I'm
an ADHD zoomer. I just want to go fast. I just want to play the game. I just want to play the fucking game.
I don't know if this game is for you, Taylor.
Oh no,
It actually might be, because the biggest part of narrative is the main storyline and stuff, and this. Afterwards, you can do like I do and just fucking wander around the city and do whatever. Or whoever. Here's my thing. You know what I would like? What I would pay money to be able to do?
What?
It's for somebody to fucking jury rig this thing to work in VR.
Ooh.
So I could see in first person what it looks like to be looking up at those giant fucking buildings and
That'd
shit.
be nuts.
So this is also
taste the love. Okay.
This is also a world where they've taken to heart the saying "sex sells."
Yeah, I've noticed that. It's very horny.
You say it like it's a bad thing.
Man, that's a nice weapon stash. Oh boy.
DLC items.
Oh.
I like the sword. It's the Black Unicorn from fucking Witcher. Just as a katana.
I got a whole bunch of shit just in storage and out of storage.
Now to hit the hay.
That's what I do when I go to bed. I just fucking like scrape my eyelids closed, just like. Aah!
That's what I do when I go to bed. Is I just lie sideways on it and fall asleep.
Okay, I guess we're in Act 1. Is prologue still happening or no?
Yes,
okay.
Technically.
I was like, because that's not a hugely long prologue.
Technically, Act 1 is still kind of the prologue.
Where's the mirror which you speak?
Oh, it's behind you in the bathroom.
Where's the fucking bathroom?
Turn around. There. There. Yeah, I think you have to finish talking now before it'll let you.
I'm crunking.
Go down naked.
What does it do exactly? Change appearance, change facial expression. Where's a pout? There's a gawk. That's a gawk, I guess. No, I meant to go back. No! Fucking...
Oh, yeah. Did you take it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's your healing items.
Oh.
Whenever... here's the thing I'm going to tell you. Whenever you see one, take it.
Okay.
If it's stealing, make sure nobody's looking, then take it.
Okay. Hit the wrong fucking button again. Jesus
if
Christ.
they see you, shoot them.
This is just real life advice.
Yes. I was talking about real life. What were you talking about?
This is a video game?
What are you trying to do? Okay, you're trying to change your...
I just wanted to see how much you can actually customize.
I'm pretty sure you can just remake your character.
Okay, cool. Nice.
I always give my characters funky eyes. Bork to the bork to bork.
We're at 56. I think we'll call it.
I think it's the best time to call it. Save again.
Pause and save?
The other button.
Other button. Okay.
Yeah, those are my other characters, don't. Yeah, new save.
Just looking at it. Just looking at your saves.
I have one of each, so.
Alrighty. I'm trying to get my thoughts together here. Just so I can give sort of an overall impression of what I first played.
Please tell me, sir, what do you feel about it?
It's not bad.
Do you think this is a game you would play longer?
Nah.
No?
No. Honestly, I think the one thing that turned me off is when I was reading up on it and I was like, well, pretty much everyone's like, yeah, there aren't really like any like serious branching paths or like serious like story consequences. The thing is when I heard like Cyberpunk RPG, every RPG that comes out these days that I've been looking for the past 12 years, I've been looking for something to succeed New Vegas as my go-to like modern like big story-driven RPG with lots of consequences and lots of choice. And this clearly isn't it. The gunplay's not bad. I hate voice protagonists. I hate that shit in my RPGs.
Yes, because you like to insert your dick into them just like you were them.
No, I cannot self-insert. It just doesn't.
That's what I'm saying. Is you would like to self-insert.
No, I literally cannot.
Oh, okay. Well, then why do you have? I would figure that mean you wouldn't have a problem with the talking ones.
You can imagine like it removes too much of the imaginative element, and also like it's always like a snippet of dialogue that never fully encapsulates 100% what you want to say. It's never like always correct with what you want the character to say.
I don't really think that's gonna really be a thing that can even be done though.
Yeah, it's called not having a voice protagonist.
No, even the non-voiced ones never gave you a full 100% control over what you say.
That's fair.
You still had to choose from selections.
I mean, that physically impossible, but in terms of like, I mean, like if you select an option and you just get something that sounds completely different from what you thought the option meant. That's that's what I dislike about these sort of voice protagonists, where it doesn't give you the full line. But I don't know why it can't just show you the full line.
At the same point, I want to point out the fact that I think even you understand the fact that a game like this probably wouldn't have worked too well without a voiced protagonist.
Meh.
The way they've made it, it kind of needs one.
Probably.
The character has a personality.
Yeah, I don't.
You're not the blank slate courier.
That's what I don't like. In my RPGs, I like to start with a blank slate, and you can build a character on top of that.
I understand that in certain games for sure. This one kind of lends itself more to having characters that you take around.
Well, sure. This seems more like an action RPG as opposed to just a strict.
No
RPG.
shit.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about
That's
it.
exactly what it is.
That's
no, Taylor. Fucking New Vegas is an action RPG.
I'd say it's more RPG.
No, it's an action RPG. It's an RPG. Action RPG literally means don't make me go too far on this because my throat's losing on. Is literally to put it against turn-based RPG, which means you take turns, you do things like that. Action means you are moving of your own accord, you are doing things of your own accord, not selecting things from menus.
Action RPG, from my understanding, is when it combines action game elements, or it's an action game with RPG elements.
That's a simplified mindset. That is not what it actually is.
It's not a fucking turn-based, and no, we're not. Let's not do this. Let's not do this.
Good, because my throat's going away.
No more.
See ya.